أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
As-Stinjaa means safeguarding oneself from urine and defecation.
Yes, sir.
Safeguarding oneself from urine and defecation. Don't mind my handwriting, I'm just short writing. So As-Stinjaa, safeguarding oneself from urine and defecation. So, the ninth aspect of Fitrah is cleaning one's private parts with water. I'm going to get into this in a minute. This is called As-Stinjaa, and wherein we safeguard oneself from urine and defecation. The hadith, one of the aspects of Fitrah, which I think they left it out in this one, which is circumcision. Also, another aspect of Fitrah is circumcision.
Maybe that was the 10th one, huh?
I think that was it, yes. Okay, those who don't know what circumcision is, everybody know what I mean? Circumcision, in regards to the circumcision, it is desirable that it is done on the 7th day after the birth of the child. It is reported that the Prophet ﷺ circumcised Hassan and Hussein, the two sons of Fatima and Ali, on the 7th day after the birth. However, there was no harm in delaying the circumcision until death. Circumcision is a sign from Allah subhanahu to show that you are a believer in Allah. If you go into the book of Genesis, under the covenant of Abraham, Allah made a covenant with Abraham when he was 80-something years old and told him to circumcise not only him and his family, but everybody under his care. And he said this would be an everlasting covenant. So to be circumcised is a sign of a believer or a non-believer. Circumcision is a sign of the believer or non-believer. So even someone who accepts the deen or who comes into the deen and you aren't circumcised, you should go get circumcised.
Yes.
Period.
Yes. That's the sign of cleanliness.
This is a sign of cleanliness, and this is a sign of belief. Back in the days, this is how they knew whether you believe in it. They look and say, oh, he's not circumcised, he's a non-believer. This is how the Jews did it. That's why the Jews are very strict on the circumcision, because this is the way to see who was a Gentile and who was a Jew. Right? But when they added all this other stuff, they said there's no more circumcision of the flesh, now it's circumcision of the heart. Paul changed all of this. But circumcision is alive and well in Islam, and you better have your son circumcised. This is a part of Aqidah. This is a part of your Fitrah. If you're not circumcised, go get it done. This is a sign of Fitrah. This is a sign of Iman. Okay? I know brothers that have done it. After taking the Shahada, they was like 19 years old. They did it.
Like I said, that even the Christians, because it's signed the covenant with Abraham, and then especially with a lot of African Americans, a lot of black people continue circumcision, a lot of white people stopped it, and they actually tried to make it illegal in some places, and now they found out, no, they did. They tried to make it illegal in San Francisco and some other places, and now they found out that it's so clean that it even helps prevent the spread of AIDS. They have programs right now, scientifically, where they're trying to get people circumcised. It's like, oh, these people, the Muslims, all the people that do circumcision, they have the AIDS, the rate of all these diseases spread much lower than them, they're much cleaner, and they have actual programs now where there's scientific evidence saying that we need to get these people circumcised and help out with this epidemic.
Yeah.
So like I said, we don't even know the hikmah sometimes.
Yeah.
Allah brings it out.
Yes. One who is circumcised compared to one who is uncircumcised is a big difference.
Yeah.
Very nasty.
Probably it's just this,
It's just
bacteria and virus, everything just accumulates and stays there.
Yeah.
So this is a Fitrah. This is a Muslim man. We circumcise. There's no such thing. We don't believe in that thing of Paul, circumcision for the heart. No, man. We do actions. Okay? And I know, like I said, I know some brothers that have done it. They take medical to do it and all that. You know what I'm saying? You tell them it's your religion and they'll do it.
They had stopped it.
They did?
They had
It's
stopped it,
been a
and
while.
but I think they're bringing it back now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, so these are the aspects of Fitrah, okay? So again, going through these 10 aspects of Fitrah, because these are part of our hygiene, because before we even get into the Salaah, before we even get into the mechanics of the Salaah, we must understand how to be pure, how to be clean. These are our aspects of our Fitrah. So again, these are 10 things of the Sunnah that we can rejuvenate. Okay, number 1, again, these 10 aspects. Number 1, clipping the mustache. Okay, for the Muslim men, we don't let the mustache go below the lip. We don't let it get it all raggedy. Right? We don't shave it all the way off. Okay, that's mutilation. Letting the beard grow. Muslim men, we let the beard grow. We got some type of manliness. We let it grow. Whether it's a goatee, right? If it don't feel all the way in, oh, I don't like the way it doesn't feel all the way in, leave it alone. The Prophet Muhammad said, be different from the Magians and the Christians. Let your beard grow. The scholars say that a person who shaves his beard, he shouldn't even leave Salah. Okay? Because this is a sign of feminism. Number 3, using the miswak. We understand this is a major stress sunnah where the Prophet Muhammad said that if it was up to him, he would make it mandatory. So the miswak was good. Also, another hadith said whenever the Prophet Muhammad would wake up in the middle of the night for tahajjud, the first thing he would do was use miswak. Okay? Even hadith that the Prophet Muhammad he would use miswak, they give it to Aisha, she would use it, they would use the same miswak. Hadith. That's his wife. Number 4, sniffing water up in the nose. Again, there's a certain mechanics to doing it. In with the right, out with the left. Get that shaitan about your nose. The next one, cutting the nails. Clipping the fingernails. Best to do it every Friday. If not, no longer than 40 days. Okay? We don't want no dirt on our nails. Number 6, washing the finger joints. Again, this is in the wudu. When you wash the hands, you should wash in between the fingers. Okay? This also applies to the toes.
I was just gonna say.
This also applies to the toes when you wash your feet. We're going to get into this too. There's a hadith that the Prophet ﷺ, he used to go in between his toes with his pinky. With his pinky. This is narrated in the Mishkat. Okay? That he would wipe in between his toes. When he washed his feet, he would wash in between his toes with his pinky. This is in hadith. So you should also wash in between your toes the same way you wash in between your fingers. Get that toe jam up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever went into your toes and found some lint? You're like, how did this lint get in my toe? Wash it between your toes. You won't have no lint up in there. Okay? Plucking the hair underneath the armpits. So again, this is for the men and women. It's not just for the women. It's for the men too. We shave the underarms. Shaving the pubic hairs. Again, this is for the men and the women. Shave it. Cleaning one's private parts with water. This is As-Stinjaa, what we're going to get into in a minute. And circumcision for the men. Okay, this is a part of our fitrah. This is something that all the prophets did. Okay, this is a part of our hygiene. So let us take all of these aspects of fitrah and try to implement them and use them to the best of our ability, inshallah. Ameen. Okay? So now we're coming to the subject matter of Stinjaa. Okay? Again, Stinjaa is safeguarding oneself from urine and defecation. Now, to safeguard yourself from urine and defecation is very important. To clean yourself from urine and defecation is very important. And I put a hadith on here to show the significance or the importance of cleaning oneself from urine and defecation. Okay? So if everybody sees, I have the subject called As-Stinjaa, safeguarded from urine and defecation. We'll read this hadith. This is a very well-known hadith, and it puts emphasis on why we should keep clean from using the bathroom. Narrated Ibn Abbas, he reported that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam happened to pass by 2 graves, and he said, their occupants are being tormented, they're being punished, but they are not tormented for a grievous sin. Although it wasn't something kaba'ir, it wasn't something major, they were still punished for it. One of them carried tails, meaning he did namima. One of them carried tails, and the other one did not keep himself safe from being defiled by urine. He then called for a fresh twig and split it into 2 parts, and planted them on each grave, and then said, perhaps their punishment will be mitigated as long as these twigs remain fresh. Okay? So, this hadith. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Sahabas, they were passing by, and they passed by these 2 graves. And as he passed by the grave, he said, although they thought it was something that was light, they're being punished for it in the grave. Although it wasn't one of the kaba'ir, it wasn't major, but they're being punished for it in the grave. And so when he said what they were being punished for, one of them was guilty of namima, slander. And he said the other one was, didn't do Stinjaa. Didn't do Stinjaa. Okay? So there's a punishment in the grave for one who doesn't even properly do Stinjaa, properly clean himself with water. Now we're going to describe what is Stinjaa. Okay? Again, Stinjaa is safeguarding yourself from urine and defecation by using water. So, in doing Stinjaa, one must use water. Now remember, this is very important because the Prophet Muhammad passed by this grave, and there was 2 people getting punished in this grave for this sin or this lack of concern from someone who doesn't clean himself after using the bathroom. Okay? So this is something that we don't take like, oh, I used to bathroom, I didn't even put my clothes on, I didn't even make sure I was clean yet. Okay? Because if you don't do Stinjaa, you don't have wudu. You don't have wudu, you don't have Salaah. So it goes all the way back to the way that you use the bathroom. If you don't even wash yourself properly in using the bathroom, you don't even have a Salaah. That's how serious it is. That's how serious it is. You got to make sure before you even get to C, which is doing the Salaah, you got to go through B, which is making the wudu, and through A, which is making the Stinjaa. Okay, so now we're going through the mechanics. That's why we started at Stinjaa first. We ain't even talking about the Salaah yet. Because if you ain't doing Stinjaa, then you ain't got no Salaah. So we got to know how to clean ourselves. So again, very important because there are people who are being punished in the grave for not doing Stinjaa, for not cleaning themselves properly when he used the bathroom. Whenever Anas bin Malik bin An, he said that whenever the Prophet ﷺ went to answer the call of nature, or whenever he went to the bathroom, he used to say, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wa kaba'ir. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wa kaba'ir. O Allah, I seek refuge with you from all offensive and wicked evil things, evil deeds, or evil spirits. Okay? So he used to say this when you go into the bathroom. So when you go into the bathroom, this is the dua that you say going in the bathroom.
On the way in.
In the bathroom, or going into the bathroom before you step in the bathroom.
Right, on the way in.
Not going, but before you step in, before you cross that threshold. And the other thing is too, you walk in with your left foot.
Yes.
Walk in with the left foot first. First. So when you walk into the bathroom, there is a sunnah in how you walk into the bathroom. You walk in with the left foot first, and before you walk in, you say, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wa kaba'ir. You're saying, oh Allah, protect me from all the female and male jinns up in this bathroom.
Yes.
Because the jinn, they hang out wherever there's najis, wherever there's filth, wherever there's decadent, piss, urine, dookie, blood, fascia, wherever this is where the jinn are at. Loud music, you know, drugs, this is where the jinn, they're there.
Yes.
Okay? So, even in going into the bathroom, we seeking refuge of Allah from the ghaib, from the unseen. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wa khaba'ith. Oh Allah, I seek you from these evil spirits, whether they're male or female. Okay? So again, try to get this dua. Inshallah, everybody memorize this dua. Listen to me. Everybody remember this dua. This will be part of your test. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wa khaba'ith.
I always had a problem with the pronunciation, so I always say
Well, let's go through it then. Let's go through it real quick. Let's go through it real quick so that inshallah everybody will have it next week. Okay? Everybody repeat after me. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika Start over again. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi The reason why I said khubu is because this is part of the tajweed. This is called qalqala, but you can say khubuthi, but really correctly it's khubuthi instead of khubuthi.
It's not khubuthi.
But not, you're not saying khubathi, but it's khubuthi. But it's a jerk. But we'll get into that when we get into the tajweed. But min al-khubuthi wal kaba'ith min al-khubuthi wal kaba'ith min al-khubuthi wal kaba'ith Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal kaba'ith Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal kaba'ith. Okay? Got it? You got it now?
Well, just have to get used to saying it all.
Okay. So now, this is what you say in entering the bathroom. Inculcate this sunnah into your practice, and you go in with the what foot?
The left.
Left foot. So when you go into the bathroom, Allahumma inni a'udhu
I'm saying it on in my pathway there, because I sometimes you ain't got time to study in the dome. You got to be saying it on your way there.
So, fast. Make sure you say it before you go in so that you can be protected from the jinn or whatever else is in there that we don't even understand. Okay? So now, we're using the bathroom. We're going into the bathroom. Okay? I didn't put this down here, but this, I think I did a little bit. But in going into the bathroom, there's still certain sunnahs in going into the bathroom. The main thing about going into the bathroom, do not take anything in the bathroom that has Allah's name.
Yes.
Nothing with Allah's name. Period. Whether it's a ring, whether it's a shirt, I love Allah. Now there's a difference of opinion whether it's English. Some say if it's English, it's okay.
Yeah.
It has to be the Arabic, right, from the Mus'haf. Allahu Akbar, but still, I would still caution, my opinion would to caution on the side of error, even having it in English, Allah's name.
Yes.
Okay? So, you don't walk up in the bathroom with the Quran in your pocket, Allah's name on your shirt, don't take no books or tafsir, none of that into the bathroom. Nothing should be in there that has anything to do with the deen in the bathroom. The bathroom is najis. Also, too, it's also haram to pray in the bathroom. Y'all know that, right?
Yes.
It's haram to pray in the bathroom than in camel dens. Okay? We'll talk about that another day. Okay? So, nothing with Allah's name. Okay? You go in with the left foot. Also, while you're in the bathroom, it's forbidden to no talking. Talking. It is forbidden to talk while you're using the bathroom. Yes.
So, while we're talking about this now, I mean, we should make it understood for maybe some who may not understand that even when it's time to make your intentions to do the wudu and whatnot, it's done inside your mind and not out loud.
There's this, as far as the niyah, there's a bid'ah. It is a bid'ah to do your niyah out loud. Whether it's doing the salat, oh Allah, I intend to do, that's a bid'ah. This is not the sunnah. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he made the salat, he said, Takbir, Allahu Akbar, and went in. You didn't hear his niyah. And then we always have the niyah, the intention is by whatever you intended. Your action is by your intention. So even when you do your intention, even when you make the wudu, some say that the intention is the bismillah. When you say bismillah, you say bismillah because you intended to do wudu, right? So that is your intention. You walking to the bathroom was your intention to make wudu. What did you walk to the bathroom for? To make wudu. So Allah already knows your intention. Okay, so there is no outer, oh Allah, I intend, please accept my 3 rak'ahs. You don't need to do all of that. That's a bid'ah. It's a bid'ah. Some people do it, it's not the deen. There's nothing in authentic hadith to authenticate that, nor is there any dalil to back that up. If somebody has it, please bring it. If not, don't do it. Okay? Also, in going into the bathroom, there is no talking. There is no talking. Hey Bob, what's going on? Yeah, man, I'm all right, man. How you doing? There's no talking. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as we get into here, let me see. Yes, we'll get into that. But there's no talking. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allah does not look at the person who talks while he's in the bathroom. Another one is Allah's curse is on the one who talks in the bathroom. Okay? Also in the hadiths, the Prophet Muhammad said that when you use the bathroom, make sure you go and seclude yourself. Seclude yourself so that no one can see you. Okay? Seclude yourself. Okay?
Honey, where you at?
Okay? So no talking. Assalamu alaikum. I'm in here. No. The phone rings, ain't no yeah, assalamu alaikum. First of all, you must understand that salam alaikum is one of the names of Allah. As-salam alaikum. This is one of the names of Allah. As-salam. So there is no salam alaikum in the bathroom. You're saying one of the names of Allah in the bathroom.
I had someone tell me,
Assalamu alaikum. Oh, I'm in the bathroom right now, brother. Call me back. Just don't answer the phone. Don't get it? Just don't answer the phone. You get caught up with these gadgets. It's ringing.
Wait, you can't talk where you're using the restroom or in the restroom?
In the whole restroom itself, you shouldn't talk. You should wait till you leave about the bathroom.
Because it's interesting, you go to seminars and stuff, and people come in too, and they're like, Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be doing all that, so, and
you find people standing around in the bathroom.
will they come and give you the greetings, even though they're not in the stall, but they're in the bathroom. That is,
Like for instance, this we have here where on the midside we have a wudu is different than the bathroom. So they're in there making wudu. That's not the bathroom area.
Right.
We don't use the bathroom right now.
right.
So it's okay to talk and salam, but once you open that door and you have this
If that door is
this
open,
certain
yeah,
thing for the bathroom, that's the bathroom.
Okay.
It's basically a toilet area where you.
Okay, now I'm
Designated.
following.
but even
Okay.
in the bathroom where the stalls are, there's still openings in
I
the
know that
top
I'm
and the
hearing you
bottom.
now, exactly.
There's still same thing.
Yeah. So it's being wise, you know.
Knowing that
It's
there's a lot of-
main thing is just wait till you get out. Wait till you get out the bathroom.
Just don't say
If someone tries to speak to you while you're in the bathroom and you don't speak to them, then you have the opportunity to tell them about the sunnah
it. Right,
that is haram
absolutely.
to speak while in the bathroom. So now you're giving dawah. By you practicing the sunnah, you're giving dawah. So now you rejuvenate a sunnah that may has been lost. Who knows the hadith about rejuvenating a sunnah? Come on now.
It's like as if you free. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's something like that. I want you to say it right though. Let me see the system. Let me see.
To revive a sunnah is as if you have freed a slave. That's reward anyway.
He had it. The Prophet Muhammad said, the one who rejuvenates a sunnah that has been lost, he has the reward of 100 shaheeds. 100 shaheed. So I'm saying, just with these little sunnahs, we have the opportunity of being raised in darajat, in levels that we can't even imagine. Just like these 10 aspects of fitrah. You just start using the fingernails or the pubic hairs or whatever one that you weren't doing. Washing it between the fingers. Oh, I didn't know that. Nobody knows if you did that or not. Now you know. Okay? Or even in between the toes. Now you're rejuvenated. Okay? So now, inshallah, you get the reward of 100 shaheed. If you rejuvenated in your house now or with your children, now you rejuvenated the sunnah that's been lost. Okay? So another thing is no talking in the bathroom. Allah does not look at the person. Allah's curses on the person who talks in the bathroom. We don't talk in the bathroom. We don't wear anything. We don't take nothing that has Allah's name in the bathroom. Okay?
Is it mentioned in the Bible? These certificates?
Some of them, like the menses and stuff like that, the circumcision, all of that. Inshallah, we're gonna have a day where we're gonna have another class. Will be like giving dawah using the Bible, and I'll have in my Bible. I have everything highlighted, and I'm gonna just give it to y'all. Y'all can get a Bible and highlight it and show the comparisons. Because in the Bible it has the circumcision, and I'm gonna show how from the hadith, the beard, all of this stuff. I have it all highlighted in the Bible. So we're having a specific class for that, inshallah. Inshallah, just show the similarities, inshallah. Okay. So again, when you go into the bathroom, you go in with the left foot and you say, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wa kaba'ith. Okay, who wants to try it? Come on, Sister Samaya, let's hear it. Come on.
Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi. Kubuthi.
With a ooh.
Kubuthi. Wow. Kabayith.
Wa kaba'ith.
Wala kabayith?
Wala.
Oh, just wal kabayith.
Wala. Wala kaba'ith.
kabayith.
Little Muhammad first.
When you say mina kabu,
Min al-khubu.
kubuthi. Kubuthi.
Muhammad. He is. Allahumma inni. Say it again. Alhamdulillah. That's it. Alhamdulillah.
I want to try to take this down. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wa kabati.
Kaba'ith.
Kaba'ith.
If.
Kaba'ith. Kaba'ith.
Yes.
Well,
She's gonna try it. Yes, I want to see how this sounds.
Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal khaba'ith.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So what you guys can do, also too, like when you get little sunnahs that you learn, like what do you say when you go in the house, what do you say when you go into the bathroom? If you want, make it into like a little game. Get you some Cards or something, put it by the door. This is what I say when I go to the bathroom. Get you another one. This is what I say when I go outside the house. When I come in the house, I say Bismillah, Assalamu alaikum. When I leave the house, inshallah, I'm gonna go over these things. When I leave out the house, I say Bismillah, Tawakkaltu ala Allah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Right? Put these up. Tag them up so that you say them every day. It becomes natural. It becomes an everyday sunnah for you. You ain't even got to think about, I'm going into the bathroom. I can't talk. Automatic. Okay? So inshallah, now we're going to talk about As-Stinjaa. While we're in the bathroom, we go into the bathroom, we know what to say when we go into the bathroom. We know what foot to use when we go into the bathroom. We know what we can't take into the bathroom. Now we're going to learn what we do after we use the bathroom. Okay? Anas bin Malik reported that when the Messenger of Allah entered the privy or the bathroom, a servant and I used to carry a skin of water for him and a pointed staff, and he would clean himself with water. Now Anas bin Malik and another person, Ibn Abbas, they used to carry water for the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So these were the water boys. Okay? So when the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he went to the bathroom, he would take water with him to clean himself. Now the sunnah, let me read another one. We'll skip that one, go to this one narrated by Abu Qatada. Allah's Messenger said, whenever any one of you drinks water, he should not breathe in the drinking utensil, and when any one of you goes to the lavatory, he should neither touch his penis nor clean his private parts with his right hand. Okay? So this is going with the other hadith. The Prophet Muhammad said, the first thing is that when you clean yourself, you must use water. Okay? And we say that he had a water boy. He had a water boy that would bring him a tumbler of water. A tumbler. So therefore, it is part of the sunnah to have something that has water in the bathroom. You see, you go to the mosque, you have these water tumblers, these vases. Some people are like, what is this? I don't know what this is. How do I use this? This is from the sunnah. Okay? To use water is part of the sunnah. The Prophet Muhammad had water boys and they would carry this water for him, specifically to clean himself with water. Okay? Now the sunnah in cleaning yourself, the Prophet Muhammad said, when you use the bathroom, do not use the right hand. Okay? For the man. Okay? Prophet Muhammad speak candidly, so we ain't shy up in here. The Prophet Muhammad said for the men that when you hold your phallus, your padandai, okay, when you hold your thang, do not hold it with your right hand. Okay? Do not hold it with your right hand, but you hold it with your left hand. Okay? When you use the bathroom, do not hold it with your right hand, because the right hand is used for everything that is pure. The Prophet Muhammad said that when you eat with your right hand. When you drink with your right hand. When you shake hands, shake with your right hand. When you pass and you receive, use your right hand. The right hand is used for tahor, for pure things. The left hand is used for najis. So when you blow your nose, left hand. When you hold yourself, for the men, when they hold themselves when you use the bathroom, you use your left hand. When you clean yourself, okay? So the sunnah, tumbler of water. For the men, when they use the bathroom, you pour the water with the right hand, but you clean yourself with your left hand. We're talking about urination. You should have something in the bathroom with you that has water in it, so when you use the bathroom after you urinate, and if you, under the Shafi'i madhab, they suggest that you squeeze yourself at least 3 times to get the excess out. We're talking candid to the men. When you finish to squeeze yourself at least 3 good times, and then pour water and clean yourself with the water with your left hand. You clean yourself with the left, pour it with the right, clean with the left. In a hadith in the Muwatta, Imam Malik said that Umar bin An, that he used so much water that his pants became wet. So don't play with the water. Use the water. Don't play with it. Clean yourself. Now there's this phenomenon of some people think that you can use a piece of paper or put some water on this and that's not the sunnah. I'm not fit to tell nobody to do that. Use the toilet, what do they call them? Toilet wipes. I'm not telling nobody to use no toilet wipe up in here.
Maybe after you cleanse with water, but not to use it on
Use the
soap.
water, fulfill your obligation of the sunnah. Okay? Now, urination. The same thing with the women when they urinate, same thing, pour with the right. Clean yourself with the left hand, with water. With the water, with the water. Defecation. Everybody know what defecation is? Who know? Explain to her what defecation is. Number 2.
Yeah, that's nicely put.
Urination, number 1. Defecation, number 2. Y'all know what that is, right? Number 1, number 2?
Right,
Yes.
I think.
Everybody know? Okay. Defecation. The same rule applies to defecation. When you clean yourself with what hand?
Left.
Left hand. Your left hand is for najis. Your right hand is for pure things. When you clean yourself in defecation, you can use paper, toilet paper, to get the excess off first. First. You know, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, so you use the toilet paper first. Get all of that off, the excess. Then when you feel that you've cleaned it enough that you can with the toilet paper, you pour water and you clean yourself with your left hand. With your left hand. Okay? With your left hand. Pour with water and clean and wash yourself. Understand what I'm saying? Wash your area with that water. If you do not use the water, you're not cleaning
Well,
yourself.
I don't like using my hand. I use a towel.
Well, as long as you use
Use
water
Yeah.
and you wash yourself thoroughly, that area, then alhamdulillah, you fulfill your obligation.
Right.
Even if you use your hand, it doesn't matter, you're gonna clean it off afterwards. That's why you use all that, you use toilet paper, excess, get all the excess off first. So the only thing left is just little remnants. Okay? This is As-Stinjaa. Okay? So with urination, what hand do we use?
Left,
What hand do we clean with?
left.
Left.
Oh, what did you
With
say?
the
What
left.
hand do we clean with? Clean with.
Clean with left.
Left hand. What hand do we shake with?
Right.
Right.
What hand do we eat with?
Right.
What hand do we pass things with?
Right.
What hand do we clean up dookie on the ground?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if y'all pay attention. Okay? Anything that's for najis is for left hand. Okay, this is As-Stinjaa. Okay? You have to do As-Stinjaa when you use the bathroom. You cannot go into the bathroom and think that I'll wait and then just pull your pants up. That's not, you're not clean. You got stuff dripping all down your leg. Oh, come on now. Stop it. So we use water. Okay? Get you a tumbler, anything, a cup, whatever it may be that you may put some water in so you can clean yourself thoroughly. Again, anyone who rejuvenates a sunnah that has been lost, the reward of 100 shaheeds. Let's rejuvenate this As-Stinjaa sunnah. Because there's a lot of people, I know there's a lot of people that don't know about As-Stinjaa. There's a lot of people that may know about As-Stinjaa, but they ain't doing As-Stinjaa. So therefore, let us, as a collective whole, that are trying to rejuvenate the sunnah, or have Allah bless this masjid, or bless this community, let us start by trying to implement these sunnahs, one by one, okay? And make it the norm. Another sunnah, okay? The Prophet Muhammad said, if any one of you goes out to an open space for the answering the call of nature, he should neither face nor turn his back towards the Qibla. He should either face the east or the west. So the Prophet Muhammad said, if you go out into the open, and you just go out to relieve yourself, you go out and take a dump or urinate, whatever, that you should not face the Qibla. You should not face the Qibla. So someone can't use the bathroom like this, or like this. He said, don't face it, and don't turn your back towards it, but face this way or that way. Now, this is in the open area. That's if you're just in an open field, you don't have nothing. But if you're in the confines of it doesn't matter which way you turn. Okay? So if you're in a bathroom area, it doesn't matter if it's facing east, west, towards the Kaaba, because it's confined in something. This is talking about in the open area.
I noticed most bathrooms, though, no matter where you go, they have them placed in a certain manner, the toilets, if you pay attention.
I'm gonna have to pay attention now.
Yeah, check it out.
So it's forbidden to face the Qibla. Okay? It's forbidden to face the Kaaba. Also, it's also forbidden to spit towards the Kaaba. It's also forbidden to spit towards the Kaaba. Narrated Anas bin Malik, whenever Allah's messenger went to answer the call of nature, I along with another boy from us used to go behind him with a tumbler of water. So this was the norm. Narrated Abu Qatada, the Prophet ﷺ said, whenever any one of you makes water, he should not hold his penis or clean his private parts with his right hand, and while drinking, one should not breathe in the drinking utensils. This is another hadith about not drinking in the drinking utensil, that when you're drinking in a cup, you shouldn't breathe in it. There is even a sunnah in how you drink water. The Prophet Muhammad said, drink in 3 gulps. Drink in 3 gulps, and then he said, and breathe 3 times. Then breathe, then drink 3 times. Then there's also sunnah of sitting down. Okay? So there's also a method in how we drink, but he also said don't breathe in the vessel in which we're drinking out of. So if it's a cup, we shouldn't be sitting there. You shouldn't breathe into the cup. For whatever reason, whatever this does, Allahu Alam, but this is a sunnah not to breathe into the cup. Once the Prophet ﷺ entered the lavatory and I placed water for his ablution, this is narrated by Ibn Abbas. He asked who placed it. He was informed accordingly, and he said, "Oh Allah, make him Ibn Abbas a learned scholar in religion of Islam." So one of the blessings that came to Ibn Abbas, and those who know who Ibn Abbas is the cousin of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. He was blessed with a dua by the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ just by him placing some water for him. So this was a sunnah of making sure that there's water for people using the bathroom. And so when the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ asked, who was it that left this water here for me? And they said it was Ibn Abbas. So he made dua to Allah that he make him one who was blessed with fiqh ad-din. Okay? And so through this dua, we know that Ibn Abbas, he's one of the most learned men in the deen. Okay? So just by giving the Prophet Muhammad water, right? He was blessed with this dua of being one of the most righteous men in the deen. In another hadith, Jabir reported that the Messenger of Allah ﷺ forbade to urinate in stagnant water. So if you find that there's water that's stagnant, that it's not moving, it doesn't have a drain, okay, you cannot urinate in that. You can't urinate where there's standing water, because there might be the birds might want to drink out of it, right? There's much wisdom behind it. You don't piss or pee in stagnant water. In another hadith, Abu Hurairah reported that the Prophet ﷺ said, "Be on your guard against 2 things which provoke cursing." They, the companions present, said, "Messenger of Allah, what are those things which provoke cursing?" He said, "Easing on the thoroughfares, and under the shades where they take the shelter and rest." I'll explain it in better detail. He said, beware of these 2 things that invoke cursing on you. And he said, well, what is this, Rasulullah? What will cause cursing? He said to pee in the areas where people walk, the walkways. So, like this is the in and out. We walk in and out right there at the masjid. So somebody just to pee right there in the walkway. He said that will invoke cursing on you. He said, or to pray where there's shaded area, where somebody might want to lay down or somewhere shade. Don't pee in the shaded area. This will invoke cursing on you. So don't pee in stagnant water. Don't pee in the walkways, like some people might be peeing all out here. And don't pee in the shaded area, under trees, wherever there's shade. Because this is where people might be want to go to stand or go lay down. But you pee there? Come on. So this will evoke the cursing on you. So these are just etiquettes and even how you relieve yourself in the land. Okay?